Hey folks, Craig Danger, vinyl record player. Oh, we're back, and you know what? We're going to be talking about 7 classic, I might even say must-have, fantastic musical albums, LPs, with absolute atrocious, terrible cover art. And yeah, I mean, you know, it comes within reason, but I thought it was an excellent concept, actually brought about by my friends over at the As It Should Be channel, which, by the way, if you've not subscribed to them yet, oh, absolutely you should. I will tag them in the video. I will put their link in the comments. Go over there if you like music at all. Ooh, you gotta watch these guys, particularly when they do the triple team up of Crystal Durant, Tommy Von Voigt, and Paul Berlino. Ooh, the discussion is always on fire, as they say. But in the meantime, we're going to be looking at 7 of these ugly dogs. So grab yourself a beverage, put your hands over your eyes, and of course, as we do, buckle up. And hey, let's just get right to these ugly dogs, these atrocious looking, these deeply unattractive record covers. So with housing, I might add, really classic LPs. I'd probably start with 1969's Monster by Steppenwolf. Now, let me just say, you know, hey, fellas, put on a shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind, you know, if a dude has been, you know, pumping a few weights or whatever, but I don't know what's going on here. There's some kind of strange sort of design in here. I guess it's supposed to signify a monster. They're in a cave and they all don't have shirts. I'm like, okay. Then the back of it, what is this? I guess this is a monster. I mean, it's okay. There's like a card. I guess that must be like the Steppenwolf symbol. Anyway, mainly it's this, like, who wants to buy this? Like, glamour pusses were not the Steppenwolf. And you know what? Take a look on the inside. There is a gatefold, and this is maybe a little better, but not really. I do not know what this rainbow of sort of balloons is. The whole concept is like, it's so confusing. Very confusing. And you know what? This is actually a really good album. Anything, obviously, from the early Steppenwolf period, basically from 68 Steppenwolf on until about, I would say, until they first break up. And then they came up with Slow Flux and Wolf Tracks, a bunch of additional albums. Those ones not as good. Still good, though. But you know what? The first 6 albums, fantastic by Steppenwolf. This one, ooh, what a stinker of a cover. Yeah, like I say, just not working. I mean, yeah, these fellas, not the most photogenic in the first place. Again, we don't need to be seeing this is just strange. Admittedly, if you went into a cave and you saw these guys, you would be terrified. This is, in fact, monstrous. But again, kind of deserves a better cover. Because again, this is part of that original sort of snatch of 7 Steppenwolf albums, which is fantastic. And again, I guess you could have tried this as a cover, but what is that even? It's a monster. But anyway, I think this one probably was when the old sales for the old Steppenwolf started to drift very much in a downward direction. So Steppenwolf Monster, I think it's from 69, might be 70, but ooh, that is just all around bad art. And even the gatefold is like, why? Why is there a balloon rainbow? I don't know. Great album, though. Yeah, you know what? Since you're here, like, subscribe. Again, that really helps. People end up seeing the video, which I always like. You know, subscribers always help. You know, if you click the little bell thing and put it to all, whenever the old danger comes up, he'll be right on your screen or whatever your screen is, be it your TV or your telephone. But yeah, since we're here, yeah, give me something from your collection that is a fantastic album with an absolutely terrible record cover, where the cover art just makes you, a little repulsed, while the sounds within deeply attractive. I'm very curious to see what you've got. Another classic. This one this band, very interesting band, really great sound. Room to Grow, Barnaby by. They basically had two albums and then they were gone. I think part of that reason is that Room to Grow, okay, they're wearing large clothes. Like, they will have room to grow into the clothes. Now, hey, I'm all down for being literal, but this is way ridiculous. And giant ties, big pants. It just is like, I don't understand. You know, there are a lot of palm trees kicking around. But again, why the large clothes? Why make the band, which is rocking and cool, why make them look like clowns on their debut album? It's a terrible idea. Barnaby By, just so you know, very Beatlesy. If you like the Beatles at all, if you're into like Big Star, if you're into sort of Badfinger, any of the sort of Beatles derived bands, ooh, these guys are fantastic. Also, elements of Queen in here too. Really, really fun album. Surprised me. I got this one for 50 cents. Probably because the cover is this terrible. But you know what? Here's the shot. Look at this back photo. Look at these sexy 70s gentlemen. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? You're telling me these guys are these guys? So what you have is, this should have been the cover. I mean, look, these are some pretty men, and also a man with a fantastic afro. And you know what? They decided, no, we'll put that on the back. We'll put them in gigantic clown clothes on the front. A lot of palm trees in the 1970s, lurking in every, really, I think every critical photographer's studio. If you didn't have a palm tree, were you really a photographer? I don't know. Anyway, great album, Room to Grow. If you see this one, pick it up. Even though you're like, hey man, I don't listen to clown music, man. I don't know what to say. It's not. It's really actually a great album. But look at those handsome gentlemen right there. Is that the cover? No, this is what? Yeah, terrible. But again, great album, Barnaby By. This, I think, is from about 74 or 73 on the Atlantic label. An Ahmet Ertegun production, as a matter of fact. And, very good album, but, I don't know, just, this didn't sell. I mean, can you see why? Oh, Barnaby By. Oh, what a shame. Could have been something. Instead, they made them look like clowns, which, again, never a good thing. This one was kind of like a one that I just kind of picked up and I was like, oh man. Duran, big thing. I think this is from either 86 or 80, probably 87. Okay, also bad. You know what? This was the 80s. I mean, it just simply was the 80s. There's not really much you can say. There's a pile of neon and just inappropriately sized fonts, dare I say it, all over this thing. This album is actually really good. This was kind of a bit of a comeback album for Duran. Kind of coming into the later 80s. This was after, of course, Seven and the Ragged Tiger. Fortunately, I can say there are not a lot of 80s albums in my collection, or probably this video would consist of only 80s records, because, the style, the colors, all absolute iris and pupil shredders, in my opinion. But this is just, I do not know what they were thinking with this. And again, I guess, they're doing some art. It's not terrible in the center. Things could be worse for Duran. That cover, again, not very pretty. But again, it is very, I guess, of the time. Late 80s, a whole lot of interesting choice in neon. And again, the fonts. What are we doing here? Big thing, like, is the G that... Anyway, I can't even explain. But again, Duran, big thing. Actually, quite a fun album. This again, kind of got me back into Duran, sort of back in the day. And I think I picked this up later on. Obviously not for that electric cover art. Big thing, Duran. This one's the greatest hits. This one's the greatest hits. But, what in the hell is this? Heavy Traffic by Traffic. This, of course, I think basically compiles mostly the early... probably the early sort of Dave Mason Traffic, first couple of albums. Heavy Traffic, of course, Dear Mr. Fantasy, Feeling Alright, Heaven in Your Mind. It's a greatest hits, but what is this? Is it cactus? Are these landmines, or rather sea mines? Is this some kind of a colander? Are they, alien ships? I'm confused. it really makes no sense. And again, on the back, fine. But wow, again, I do not know exactly what this is, but it is ugly and weird. Yeah, a lot of spiked balls and either fry pans or upside down colanders or spaceships. Again, if you have to, if something resembles a colander really that much, and again, I don't know if it should be on your album. This, of course, is a greatest hits, so it is what it is. I'm not sure. This may actually be just a Canadian pressing. It's on the United Artists label. This is, of course, the first era of Traffic. Great music, but oh, what is the stink bomb that is this cover? It is terrible, terrible, and then a little heavy in here. But still, what is? And there's like a cactus shadow on this spaceship slash colander. Just doesn't make me any sense. But again, this is one of those things that needs to be heard, but oh my God, not seen. Heavy Traffic. This is probably like from about 70, 71. But ooh, good music. Terrible, terrible cover. Another good one that I actually just recently picked up. Joe Tex, Spill the Beans from 1972. This would be like just post I Gotcha, which of course is a really kind of a classic album slash compilation. Of course, I believe this is on the Brunswick label. I'm not 100. Oh, it's on the Mercury label. Of course, he's on the Mercury label. Okay. Again, this is a case of things getting too literal and designers being like, "Hey, I got no ideas, so let's just get as literal as possible." This, of course, is Joe Tex, Spill the Beans. So, is Joe Tex spelled out in green beans? Yeah. Also, is there a pile of green beans underneath Joe Tex? Yeah. Also, this suit. You know what? Nuh-uh. Not a fan. And you know the Danger loves himself some 1970s suits, but this sports coat has got to go. But again, what's with the beans? You can call it Spill the Beans without featuring actual green beans. You can do that. You could get creative on another. Just don't even have beans in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't have beans, or call it something else. But why the green beans in the name? Joe, why? Otherwise, great album, funky album, good era for Joe. Like I say, I think this is post I Gotcha or just pre. Doesn't matter. Fantastically funky album. Joe Tex kind of, I want to say, a little bit second peak of his powers. A bit of a second wave for Joe Tex after I Gotcha, which I believe was it was at least a top 5 hit. But you know what? Bad cover art. Mainly because, man, the just too literal. You don't have to be this literal, Mr. Designer. Cool it down. Couldn't cool it down. And here we are. We got Joe hanging out with a bunch of beans. His name, it's in beans. It's in green beans. Joe. Anyway, Spill the Beans, 1972. Not a fan. But again, the record is great. But that cover. No, what is this on the back? What are we doing there? I don't understand. One of my absolute favorite albums on the back. I mean, okay, it's cool. This is the back. Could have been the cover. You see a couple. Looks like they're by the seashore. Got some nice cloud work there. Oh, beautiful stuff. What is this on the? What? Why? J.R. Bailey with the Just Me and You LP. Great album. 73, 74. I think it's 74. Real shades of What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. But again, really kind of part Curtis Mayfield, part Marvin Gaye. Just sort of a fantastic mix of sort of a concept album. But again, this is a really great album. But what is this? Dude, don't get a picture, first of all, that's weird. But second of all, who painted this cartoon thing of you, JR? Man, JR, what do you, again, would have been a reasonable cover. People wanted to, what is that album? Although, obviously, they want to make the font a little bigger than that. But, instead we have what appears to be a horror show with somehow J.R. Bailey as a cartoon with a giant frame. And I guess the people are like, oh God, what's with this giant frame of J.R. Bailey there? And he's a cartoon. Yeah. Doesn't make any sense, but I'm telling you, it does not subtract from the quality of the album. The album is fantastic, cover to cover. He's one of these guys who, well, I mean, look at the cover. You know, would you buy this? You'd be like, what's with the cartoon? Confused, afraid. People were feeling confused and afraid when they saw this album. And again, I think this is also was not on a particularly fantastically distributed label. So JR, unfortunately, this one kind of disappeared. And this, of course, is a repress. But wow, didn't sell very much. But ooh, J.R. Bailey, he only had 2 albums. But this one I know is easily a masterwork. And yeah, one of my favorite albums really probably is 74. Except for, ooh, what is good? I can't even explain it. I can't explain it. J.R. Bailey, Just Me and You. Just me and you and a terrible cartoon-like picture in a frame on a beach. It's the concept, says the artist. J.R. Bailey, Just Me and You from 74. Ooh, again, great album, but anyway, done with that. And, we'll close this fantastic trashing of really LP art with, just actually had this in my last video, as a matter of fact. How about Shades of a Genius by Mitty Collier? Now, what is this Christmas ball activity we have going on here? This it appears to be like, I don't know if it's going for Collier or what. Is there a picture of Mitty on it? Mitty's not a terrible looking woman. No picture of Mitty on this thing. Just kind of your classic. This is from 65, but we can do a little bit better than a kind of a not very great sort of Christmas ball. That's really what this breaks down to. I mean, if this was a Christmas ornament, I'm not sure I would purchase it, certainly. So if it's an album, I'm like, well, I know nothing about this. I know, apparently Ain't That Love, Drowned in My Own Tears. I don't know these, who is this Mitty Collier? Is she a Christmas ball? No, she's not. She's a fantastic soul singer. Again, this, as I mentioned, this has shades of At Last by Etta James. You know, this would be her only album. It's a complete and total one-off. But again, certainly the cover art in this case, not helping Mitty on the chess label at all. Again, what is that? I mean, it make no sense. It make no sense is what, it make no sense is the danger. So Mitty Collier, Shades of a Genius here. And yeah, that I guess would be, of course, my selection of great albums. Ooh, terrible cover art. So yeah, thanks for joining me. If you're still around, like, subscribe. Of course, that really helps the video. People get to see it, which is always a plus. Yeah, I guess, again, thanks for sticking around to the end. And I'm just going to have to say that I will see you on the next one.